Hello everyone. Once again we are here to talk about our floor set, which is Spring 2020. So we are in PB Dubai Mall right now, and we'll be walking through all the aesthetics, all the newness, what is come for this season, and we'll be talking about the standards, more about for the training for the teams in the other markets. So when we talk about newness, look at our new Ava bed over here, which is not having a footboard. This is called no footboard bed. This makes this bed more affordable for our customers to purchase. And then we have our Hello Kitty sheeting, which is new for 2020 itself. So this is the whole collection for Hello Kitty. Now we are talking about the window and girls one, which is retro preppy. The aesthetic of this room is retro preppy. You can see very much of bright and whimsical colors, which kids they love a lot. And this is one of our aesthetic, which is going for back and forth. Like always, we have it on the store, but it's always coming with new products to sell. Okay, again, like this is our girls one, as we just spoke in the window. The theme of this, the theme and aesthetic, what we call in our store is like happy bright. And if you see the whimsical icons and the bright colors, mixing of these two makes this room look more appealing. Like when your customers comes in, definitely their eye will catch in this room. And this is one of our new sheeting which we have received. All the stores will be receiving this rainbow sheeting, which is the newness for 2020. We have new baskets. We have retro heart, which is new for this season. We have mobiles hanging. If you see, we have rainbow mobiles. We have unicorn mobiles. These are all newness for 2020. We have new unicorn sheeting, which is displayed on the Madeline bed. One thing I forgot, in the previous one, we have Fillmore bed, a loft bed, which is new as well in our store. So all the stores will be having this itself. So this is a new Fillmore bed 2/twin with storage. So this helps our customers to occupy in the smaller space. If they have two kids, they can accessorize, they can put their toys and all in our lovely storages, which is given down. So this they can put their items or toys or beddings inside the storage. Another new color given by the brand team to us is Larkin brush fog. You can see we have received all the accessories for that. We have the bookshelf, which was for previous season, which is birch tree bookshelves, and then we have a new mirror, which is lovely birch tree mirror over here. We have birch lamps, and even this comes with a floor lamp, which we didn't have place in this room, so we were not able to display here. But in your store, if you have place and if the store is big, definitely you can add that element to the room. Then again, we have our core sheetings. If you see this, all sheetings are retro preppy. So make sure, like if you don't have all the sheetings in your store, then definitely we mix with old and new retro preppy sheetings and quilts, and this is how the base should look like. Okay, so now we are into the boys window. Again, you can see we have a Fillmore charcoal bed displayed with world map quilt and retro star sheet set. Now this is retro preppy for boys. Previously we saw retro preppy for girls, now we are seeing retro preppy for boys. So whatever here in this room will be also a similar tone which we saw in girls, which is like bright colors, and it is like same whimsy icons will be making this room look more brighter and appeal more to the customers. So this is our old friend, which is Belden charcoal again. So as we saw that we have done some movements here. This is supposed to be a priority one, which is we have kept it back, and in the window we have done Fillmore charcoal for this store only. Your stores will follow the priority list according to the sequence. We have used our jacks construction and Brody on this bed. Now if you follow your priority list, the newness, which is supposed to be shining stars, and the new comforters which is supposed to come here is late. That's why we have done this substitution for now. But when the newness comes, stores has to do the new sheetings on this one, not these ones. These are the old ones. If your store is allowing you to have crib in your store, in your room, you will be using Colby sheet set. Yes, priority list shows us sheet set which is supposed to be on the crib and on the candle grey, but that if it doesn't match your aesthetics, then this is the right thing which should be on the this is the right sheeting which is supposed to be on your crib. Another newness which was bought for this 2020 spring is Charlie weathered navy bed. It's a lovely bed. I personally love this bed as a lot because it has that touch of very boyish feel with the knobs. If you see, there is a brass knobs given in this one, and the best part is like it has all the accessories. Previously we used to face issues with how to accessorize navy beds or whether navy beds, but now if you see, we have the mirror, we have the shelves, and we have the right sheeting to go with this one. We have added quilts on this to just pop a color out. So if you just do the shelves in the room, it is going to look dry. So we added some colors to pop this brightness in this room. If you have base adjacent to this bed for the Peter Rabbit sheeting, which you are going to do it on Catalina's step-up bed, what I would suggest is, if you have base adjacent, use your Peter Rabbit sheeting so that it's easy shoppable. Remember, our standard is sub, see, understand and buy. We see here, we buy here. Yes, we have used different bunnies on this one, and we have used the touch of Easter bunny baskets, which if you have place you can do it. If you don't have, then just use your plush toys and sheetings. That's it. Now we are in girls 3. So the theme over here is romantic. Yes, it's romantic, and if you see, like, the colors over here is very soft. The tone of this room is very soft, and there are our guests, some of the guests, they love these rooms. And if you see, we have Monique Lear, which is one of our best sellers forever. We have ballerina girl sheet set on Blythe bed. Blythe bed is also one of our top sellers in our market. Now, the best part of this bed is, this is also coming with no footboard. That again reduces the prices of the bed, and it becomes more affordable. That means now if a customer who couldn't afford the old Blythe bed with the footboard can definitely have this one in his room, because it is going to be more affordable than the previous one. Then we have introduced our Avalon blush bed back to the floor. The sheeting which on this one is, again, it's a princess sheeting, which is one of our good sellers in the stores. So definitely all the stores will be floating this bed in the store. So this is the third bed which should be there. Spoke about Monique Lear, which is on our lilac bed. This is also one of the romantic beds. So what we need to do is, it is with Monique Lear. Monique Lear has a lot of old and new accessories again in our store, mostly the murals and all which we have in our store. Please make sure that you are covering the floor, covering the walls. Paint over here should be French grey again. Okay, so we are not painting all the rooms this time. If you see, the front room, front girls 1 is white, girls room 3 is our old French grey, boys 2 should be white, and boys 4 should be navy. So that's how the color tones for this room will be. So in this room we have done a lot of substitutions, because it's again a romantic room, and you know, like, Dubai is one of the store which has the highest footfall and highest customers coming in. Lot of customers come in actually. So if you see, we have done lots of substitution here for the romantic beddings. But in your store, if you have different options to do it, yes, you can incorporate or inject in this one. Boys 4 stays as heroic, which was in boys 2 before. Now it has been transferred to boys 4. What new we did is, like, if you see in your previous season, we had done all this canvas for all our superhero. We had separated them, so it was looking good in the room, but it was a bit challenging for the customers to find each and every canvas. What we did new is, if you have a wall in your room which is empty, you can do all your canvas together. So our guests can easily see the options what are available in it, and it fills up the room more. Rest our Toy Story sheeting is back, so it's on the Camp Navy. This is an additional bed for this room. Ideally, if you follow the priority list, you will be doing candle charcoal bunk in your room, and with camp bunk system in the room as well. This store cannot fit 2 bunks in this room, that's why we have done Camp Navy in one end. Okay, and then our roaster bed is back, so it's not back, means it was floating, so still we have kept it floating with picture sheeting. So for this store only, we have created a small moment for Valentine's Day. If you see here, it is, everything is related to hearts and shapes of hearts. All right. Ideally, every bed is supposed to be with frozen sheeting in all the stores. Only for this store, we have done it with retro heart. And there is going to be a new sheeting which will be coming sooner for all the stores, which is hearts which will be with red print, which is more brighter, and that is the one which is supposed to be in the Valentine's Day area. So we cannot forget our old bed, and it has been reintroduced, which is our speedboat with new colors. Yes, definitely it comes with a trundle, and it was one of our good sellers at that time, and we have reintroduced it. So again, you will have a nautical theme in your store. This bed is also one of the bed which all stores should have in floating area. Okay, so this is one of our new collaborators we have introduced for 2020, which is Mariah Kasim. And then we have a new Sloan bed acrylic, which is introduced for 2020 as well. If you see, this bed comes with a trunk. It's a lovely trunk which says smile, and then to prop this one you can add some of the balls in this one, or you can even do the shoppables of sheeting if you don't have place to do the adjustable there. So you can add some shoppables in this. So this is a design studio, and every store will have 2 beds in design studio. This is a big store, so we are adding a bunk system there. Yes, this is something wrong I can show you. This is something we are waiting for that bed to be sold off, and then we'll be having Kendall twin or twin chocolate with all the chocolate elements which is around. Here in this store, bath is being separated because you see it is a big store, so we have bath for boys here, bath for girls there. Now all the stores are facing where to do the pajamas. If you have extra bays in the store, pajama shop can be in those bays in design studio only. If not, then this is something we try to do. It looks good. It's easy for our guests to understand. These are all for boys. They are different sizes. And the other side, if you see, I have done it for girls, which again gives them a clear idea to a guest that what are the pajamas look like and all the sizes are available in this. So this is the girl side. Again, we have to do it preppy because design studio has your rainbow sheeting which is preppy, so definitely the bed which is going to be adjacent to that should look preppy as well. So Western and Modern Baby, we have received a new bed which is modernist. Sheetings is still not come. We are still waiting for some newness to arrive. Otherwise, if you check your priority list, all the sheetings will be given for you, how and which crib goes with what sheeting. Now entering towards nursery. Again, if you see, this is a new Sloan crib. It is a convertible crib with a little bit high headboard than the little bit higher than the previous Sloan crib. This has a retro heart sheeting. Again, like if you have a place next to the bed and you are doing a sheeting for Valentine's theme, then this crib and this sheeting can be incorporated in that same room as well. So see, as I spoke about, like this time we have a lot of newness in nursery. If you see our Eva crib, it's a lovely new unicorn sheeting which goes with light colors. Again, it can work in your girls' room. If you have an extra crib to do, this is the best thing. Now we are looking at llama sheeting, which is again new for this season. Then we have our old this is our giraffe fitted sheet which we had it previously. We're doing it again. This is an extra crib for this store. In nursery, we have reintroduced our nautical theme. If you see, our shark quilt and all is already here with the proper sheeting which matches with that one. Then safari sheet set is back. This is our Lawson quilt. Then we have Lawson sheet set here. Safari already I showed here there with the giraffe. We have Peter Rabbit for nursery as well. Then we have Tyler sheeting, which looks lovely with the crib, with the white crib over here. This is one of the new colors introduced with Fillmore crib. So in the twin moment, you will have this color which is called mahogany with white. This is supposed to be a twin moment. So 90% of our crib sheetings are new for this season. New means we have some of them are reintroduced, but we have the full sets. But we can take it like 60% is a newness on the floor. So here we have brushstroke sheeting, which again it is like more of flowers and all. As we know, like spring is always very bright, so that's why you will see a lot of aesthetic which is done as bright. Then we have our good old friend Monique. Again, if you have, if in your room you have place to do Monique all together, you can do it like a whole story. Now we'll be entering to our strollers. As you know that we had introduced strollers last year, and then we definitely were having stack of strollers like doing in different levels and all. This store we have tried to do strollers near the wall like how we had done it previously, because they have enough space to do it. It looks nice, it looks neat, clean, nice, presentable, and I think it is more easy for our guests to understand when it is standing alone. What we did is, for Baby Zen we have incorporated in the base. This looks more neater and more tidier. So we have opened 2 strollers for Baby Zen. What we need to do is, for all the stores, including this store, going forward, not going forward, we have already ordered it, we'll have 4 of this open and folded with different colors and stacked. So one folded here, one folded in the second shelf, third folded over here, and fourth over here with different colors. And that will make our guests to understand how many colors it comes in, and then they can open and see. Especially when people are traveling, it's easy for them to just see like how small it can become, and then how nice a lovely stroller it can become. So after a lovely week and a tiring week, we have finally come to an end where we have finished our floor set. So what I would suggest for all the stores to do is go back to the priority list, see your priority list, what it is, and if you find any errors, you need to go back to your AVMs, and then they can team up with brand team and see what we can do better for you. We had people coming from all the markets, from KSA, from Dubai, from Bahrain, thank you for and Qatar, Kuwait. So thank you for supporting and making this floor set. It was a little challengeable, but because of you guys, this floor set has become easy and we were able to accomplish the results. Another thing is like signages, the green guard signages, we should all have that on the floor. Make sure collection signs. This is something which whenever we have visits, whenever we are ending up our sale, we always forget to put our collection signs back. So make sure that we are doing it on the floor and keeping it intact. If we are removing for sale, we should keep it intact. As soon as the sale finishes, that should be on the floor. Pricing is one of the key elements. We should make sure that everything is having a hand tag, especially the newness, for our customers to understand. And you know that we are going towards the green guard. So you need to explain to the customers what is green guard, why it is green guard, and why our cribs, our beds, our products are special, and why they should have it in the room. So let's not make it too long, and we'll end up our video over here. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you in next floor set. Thank you so much.